Hi, this is Dara Connolly, and in this weekly confidence tip, I'm going to take you through 3 quick confidence tips that you can do right now today. Before I get into the tips, be sure if you're watching this on YouTube, you hit the subscribe button and also click the bell to be notified when I upload a new video. And be sure to follow me on Instagram where I post other tips that you may not find here on my YouTube channel. Okay, let's get into the tips. Tip number 3 of my 15 top confidence tips is that a confident woman speaks her mind. This is important because a confident woman knows what her values are. She knows what her beliefs are, what things she respects, what things she cares about in the world, and is not afraid to give her opinion, okay? She doesn't have a problem verbalizing her opinion. She knows that her opinion matters. And when you feel like there's something that you just have to speak up about, you see some discrimination in the world or something that is just injustice and you can't let it go, a confident woman will speak up when it's safe to do so. Tip number 2 of what a confident woman can also do is remain quiet. Okay, this is kind of the flip of what I just told you. Sometimes confidence requires staying quiet. For example, if you're in a harsh environment where it's not safe to speak up, where you're being bullied or ridiculed, and you know that if you speak up in that situation, it may actually escalate the violence or the negativity, and you don't want to do that. So sometimes it's more of a power position to remain quiet. Are you comfortable holding the silence? A confident woman does not mince words. She doesn't speak unnecessarily. She doesn't use extra words. She says things right to the point, direct, specific, and then stops talking. Pausing in her speech is very powerful. But sometimes if someone asks you a question and you know it's maybe an inappropriate question, or they're pushing the boundaries just a little bit of trying to, like get under your skin and piss you off a little bit, it's actually more powerful just to look at them with a straight face and ignore them and remain silent. A confident woman has nothing to hide. She doesn't need to speak to fill the silence. Sometimes you'll see that, right? 2 people are out and you feel like one person's talking just to talk. Confident woman doesn't need to do that. She is comfortable holding the silence. Okay, tip number 3, a confident woman can maintain eye contact. Whether it's virtual or in person, it's important that you look a person in the eyes when you are speaking, even when you're listening to them. You think back to when you were in the presence of maybe a young child or a newborn baby. A newborn baby loves to be looked at and will always try to look and divert their eyes to where your eyes are so they can meet them. They have that confidence. They want to be seen. So carry that into what you are doing right now in your life. A confident woman wants to be seen. And as we grow older, we're taught sometimes to divert our eyes, don't make eye contact, or it's confrontational if you make eye contact. But if it's in a space where you're trying to speak up or show assertiveness or certainly confidence, you must make eye contact. I always tell people a little trick is to look at the eyebrows if it's uncomfortable for you to look right into the eyes. But try your best to show that you are not afraid to be seen and you don't mind seeing others. That confidence shows that you are okay with being judged by others. You don't mind if they reject you when you're speaking or if they say something that maybe they don't agree with. You're still able to communicate your message while holding that eye contact. And if this is something that's intimidating for you, it takes a little practice. Keep doing it. It will get easier. I can promise you that. And whenever you speak using these 3 tips that I just gave you today, always speak your mind when it's safe to do so. Hold silence if that's more appropriate. And make eye contact. You will notice that people will treat you a little bit differently and start paying attention when you're speaking next time. So I'm Dara Connolly. I'm so excited to share more of these tips with you. So stay tuned to the next email. And in the meantime, if you haven't been to daraconnolly.com, be sure you click on the website because there's lots of new videos that are posted and articles and tons of events that are coming up that I'd love to have you be a part of. So until the next tip is dropped, Remember to always speak up and know that you are amazing.